Next, we'll turn our attention to using grouped worksheets to aggregate data. This is exercise 12. As always, save it as exercise 12 complete to preserve the original data. Let's take a brief look at the overall structure of the exercise. So as you can see, we have a number of tabs along the bottom with similar formats. Air Combat Command, Air Education Training Command, Air Force Materiel Command, all with a similar structure. Workforce categories on the left-hand side, authorized, assigned, required training, training complete, open vacancies, training completion rate, and readiness index along the top. So the data in yellow are the data already provided, and we're going to calculate open vacancies, training completion rate, and readiness index, those fields highlighted in green. Importantly, when we group the worksheets, we'll be able to apply the formulas once, and those formulas will carry across all grouped worksheets. So I'll begin by grouping the three worksheets, and I'll pause here so as not to belabor you with the entering of formulas, and I'll be back in a bit with the results. And we're back having entered those formulas. So the air combat command shows, for example, open vacancies is simply the authorized personnel minus the assigned personnel. The training completion rate is developed by dividing the required training by the training complete. And finally, the readiness index is a composite score weighting assigned personnel at 60% and training complete at 40%. Importantly, we entered those formulas only once, but they aggregated across the three sheets. To ungroup, we click Summary, and when we click Summary, we'll now be able to pull those individual command results forward into the aggregated report. So I'll be back in a bit with the formulas entered, and you'll see the aggregated results. We're back having plugged in those formulas, and the formulas allow the individual command results to be pulled forward into the aggregated report. So for example, the Air Combat Command Readiness Index is linked to the ACC cell H12, and when we click on that ACC tab, we see that that number is 90.2%. That is pulled forward into the summary tab at 90.2%. Also, the aggregated results are the sums of the individual commands. The training readiness rate is a result of dividing the training complete divided by the training required, and that composite readiness result is weighted at 60% for assigned personnel and 40% for training complete. So that is exercise 12, using grouped worksheets to aggregate data. Now it's your turn. Exercise 12, please.